We're here on Arizona State University's Tempe campus, home to over 50,000 stairwells, and we're gonna review them all. To really review these stairwells in our best capacity, we have to bring in some natives. So with us we have, your name's Keith, correct?
No, it's Litzel.
All right, and you've lived in Phoenix your entire life?
No, I haven't, no.
So you were an illegal immigrant?
No, that's not correct.
There you have it, folks. Keith, the illegal immigrant. Also with us is Bobby, central tastemaker in Phoenix, Arizona. Nothing is popular without this man's consent. Isn't that right, Bobby?
Of course.
Everything I just said was lying, you know. First up on our stairwell tour of Arizona State University is located at the College Avenue Commons. Now this stairwell really highlights the fact that ASU is #1 in innovation. Look at that fountain in the center. It's gorgeous. But is that going to be enough for our test subjects? Litzel, you've been up your first staircase so far. What were your thoughts? Walk us through your feelings.
Well, it was very exciting when I was next to Bobby, but as soon as we got split apart, I was very confused and a little bit scared.
So the separation is frightening on this staircase.
Yes, that's correct.
And Bobby, what were your reactions to the staircase?
I mean, when it began, I liked it. I was with Litzel, but then we separated, and there
was nothing you could do about that.
There was nothing I could do. I was reaching out. I tried to get her. I tried to save her, but I just couldn't do anything until the end of the staircase.
And did you feel helpless in that moment?
Entirely. I couldn't do anything.
So, would you walk up this staircase again?
No, never.
For the College Avenue Common Stairs, it pulls a 10 out of 10 on aesthetics. That waterfall really is gorgeous. In safety, it gets a 7 out of 10, because there are railings, but it would be possible to fall. In terms of fun, it only pulls a 3 out of 10, because while it starts strong, when you get separated by that waterfall, it becomes truly terrifying. And that terror gives it a wildcard score of -10, meaning its grand total is 10 out of 30. Looks good on the surface, but it's terrifying underneath. Up next, we're here at the Engineering Commons here on ASU's campus with this gorgeous 3-story stairwell. Let's try it out. Well, it looked like that was getting pretty hard for you at the end. How do you feel right now?
Very tired.
Bobby, that looked pretty tiring for you.
Yeah.
After I got to about there, I felt like I was gonna die.
I mean, you just can't even do it. You just have to crawl your way up.
But, fortunately for you, you've got these safety rails.
At first, I was all happy. I was looking at the trees.
The safety rails are like the wild card for this staircase.
It starts out strong, but it's a little too long for its own good.
Yes.
For the Engineering Center, the stairs get an aesthetic score of 6 out of 10. They don't look bad, but they don't look great. In safety, it pulls a 9 out of 10. Those railings are really safe. You're not going to hurt yourself here. Unfortunately, in fun, it gets a 0 out of 10, because people climbing these stairs end up miserable. However, that safety is so strong that it gets a bonus 5 points in wildcard, bringing its grand total to 20 out of 30 points. Now, not all staircases are big here in Arizona, and even some smaller step-based platforms can be found all across campus. Let's try out this one here in front of the Farmers Education Building. I don't like this one.
the color.
Non-colorblind.
Hidden away in the far reaches of the Arizona State campus are the Aztec Steps. Contrary to popular belief, these steps weren't built by Aztec people, but were in fact built on the bones of the sacrifices the Aztecs offered over the years. So you just walked up the Aztec steps. How do you feel being an Aztec person?
You know, I really feel the energy like that my ancestors had. Like, I can feel it like running through my veins right now.
And do you feel like you need to offer reparations to the thousands of people that your people murdered?
Yeah, but also like
That's all. Thank you.
No, I also feel
No,
the
that's
need to-
enough.
I
think it's time. So Bobby, you just climbed the Aztec steps, and now your people were butchered by the Aztecs, correct?
No.
Bobby, we're shooting a bit right now.
No.
But Bobby, if you say no, it makes this less emotional.
I'm Canadian.
Bobby, whose people were murdered by the Aztecs, feels such an intense welling of emotion and grief that he's not even able to express it properly.
No.
Truly, these steps are an emotional place.
No, this isn't. This is not.
For aesthetics, the Aztec steps pull an 11 out of 10 because they look really, really good. On safety, only a 4 out of 10 because there's really no handhold and they're kind of big steps. You could hurt yourself. For a fun, they get a 10 out of 10 because they're just cool to walk on. However, for the wildcard score, they lose 6 points because, quite frankly, the Aztecs did some terrible things, leaving a grand total of 19 out of 30. Here we are at the bridge at Arizona State on the Tempe campus. Now, while it's not technically a staircase, there are steps. And when talking about Arizona State, it's impossible to ignore the thousands that die every year crossing this bridge. They say that 95% of Arizona State students graduate. The other 5% die crossing this bridge. All right, Bobby, you're sure you're okay doing this?
I think I can handle it.
All right, and you're consenting to deal with whatever happens on that bridge?
Yes.
All right, if you're ready, go for it. It's tense right now, folks. It really is. He seems like he's... Oh my God, Bobby! Bobby! No! No! While this bridge does get high marks on aesthetics, we're unfortunately going to have to give it a 0 overall due to death. It's a real shame, because other than that, this might have been the best staircase in Arizona State.
I can't believe he's gone!